Thank you, Madam General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and especially Ron. So how did Ron do in his speech? Well, it doesn't really matter. It was just a speech, and I'm just his evaluator. Here's what I really liked about Ron's speech. Starting with a quote is always powerful. What I liked about it is I've heard a lot of speeches where someone will say, I'd like to start with a quote. Well, you already are, so why tell me? Just tell me the quote and then who said it. And you don't get to choose when you die. The setup of it was just phenomenal, I found as well. Here's this person named Bill, and it's great to actually give the person a name, not just my boss, but Bill. And then Bill was repeated throughout, so I know exactly who the story is. And to say that Bill was a powerful man is one thing, but to say he actually went to dinner with Bill Gates, that's another. Now I can associate how powerful this Bill really is. When you say Bill Gates, it's like me saying I know Isabel, so I understand. Another thing which I really appreciated was, I'm not sure how far Kuala Lumpur really is, but when you say 13,000 miles and 12 time zones, I can now picture it's really, really far. It's one thing to say it's far, but to actually give some description to it, for me, really helps. I like alliteration in speeches, and I heard super slow. When you take two words and they both start with the same letter, so for that, Ron gets credit, because I really like alliterations. And some of the descriptive words, the chips of the glass, and then wet mixture with water and blood. And I got chills, I gotta say. I was really emotionally going up and down in this, and that's why it was effective to me, was fear from the top of the head down to the toes. I was, whoa. And when you're emotionally affected, as I was, that's when you know a speech is effective and the person saying it is effective. I still have a few chills. See, that's how powerful it really was. Some of the recommendations I would have, very few times did I see the hands go further than just in this area. And a couple times there was this, especially at the start. I also would have liked just a few more seconds when you started. There was a little bit of rustling, and it took a second for me to get into the you don't get to choose when you die. It wasn't as quiet as I would like. Ron is such a smart man. When you throw big words at me, I feel, boy, that's some big words. The coefficients and all these centrifugal forces. I like a little simpler. I actually count my syllables. Some of these words are fantastic. The strongest part of the speech was, it's a lesson. It touched home. I was captivated, and Ron, it's actually my pleasure to be able to evaluate you for, I think, the first time I've been able to do that. Thank you, Ron.